guys, it's Lee, and today I'm going to make pepperoni pizza bread in the bread machine. Now this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do the whole thing in the machine, but another option you have is to just do the dough, take it out, add the pepperoni and the other ingredients, and then bake it in the oven. I'm going to attempt to do it in the machine, and I'll take you along with me. So I'm going to start off with 1 cup of really warm water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella, oops, 2 tablespoons of sugar. In here I have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. And then 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Then you're going to add in 3 1/4 cups of bread flour. Try not to spill it everywhere. Ah, like I just did. Make a little well in the center and add in 1.5 teaspoons of yeast. Then put the pan in the bread machine. If you're in the market for a bread machine, I have mine listed down below. It's an Amazon affiliate link, and I am not working with Cuisinart at all. I bought this. So here's where you're gonna have a couple of options. You can just do the dough setting. Where is it on here? The dough setting, and when it's done, take it out and continue on. Or you can just choose the white setting, 1.5 pound loaf. I like mine light. And then hit start. When it gets to the add ingredient beep, I'll be back. It just beeped for add ingredient, and then I let it finish kneading. Now I'm gonna pause the machine, which you can't see me doing because it's off camera. I'm gonna take out the dough and the paddle. I'm gonna sprinkle some flour on top and roll out the dough. Once you have it rolled out, doesn't have to be perfect. I did restart my machine. So I'm gonna take 1/4 cup of pizza sauce. This is actually spaghetti sauce because I already had an opened jar in the fridge. So you just wanna spread it out. I have about 2/3 of a cup of pepperoni. I'm just gonna add these on. Now I'm adding 1 cup of cheese. I have a mixture of Parmesan and mozzarella. Now just roll it up like you would cinnamon rolls. Pinch it together. I'm going to take the bread pan out, roll this up, and place it in the pan. Don't forget, I did take out the paddle. I put the pan back in the bread machine, and now we're just gonna let it finish its baking. The reason I took the paddle out is I'm not 100% sure it's not gonna try to knead again. And I just want to make sure it doesn't, you know, kind of destroy what I was going for in the bread. So if you want to bake this in the oven, After the dough cycle's done, do the same thing I just did. You want your oven preheated at 425. Roll up the bread, put it in a bread pan, cover it, let it rise for a half hour or so till it's kind of doubled, and then put it in your oven. Reduce the temperature to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake it. Start checking on it around 20 minutes. It'll probably take about a half an hour, but you'll start checking on it just to make sure you don't over bake it. So I'll be back when this is done, and I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. I've never tried this before. All right, the machine just ended, and I think this looks amazing. So I'm gonna take it out of the pan and put it on the cooling rack. So here's the bread right out of the machine. It's super hot. I did notice it's a little squishy, so we'll see what it looks like when I cut into it. It could be because I didn't roll it tight enough, but when I cut into it, we'll be able to see what's going on inside there. All right, it's cooled off. Let's cut into it. I'm kind of afraid because it's pretty squishy. Let's start with this side. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Ooh, it actually looks really good. There is a hole in it, and that is because, I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't roll it up tightly enough. So when you're making this, and you should, hold on, let me taste it. And you should. Look at that cheese in there. It is so good. So when you're making this, just be sure to roll it up really tightly. But oh my gosh, this is so good. So like I said, this is the first time I've ever tried something like this in my bread machine, and I really like it. It's so much easier. It's better than heating up the oven just for this loaf of bread. And it came out pretty good, I think. So if you like this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. You can also find me over on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and Facebook at Lee'sHome05. Thanks for watching. Bye.